You got hot, man. How did it feel?
I mean, it felt good. It felt good. I felt like all my shots, I had perfect mechanics for them, so I felt like they should have dropped, and I had the results I wanted.
There was a three at some point in that fourth quarter where Tyus Jones was calling for it in the corner, and you knocked down the three. You looked at him, a little laugh. What was that between you two?
I said I had to shoot it because I was already prepared for it, and I know I didn't even see Tyus. So once he got there and he was screaming for it, I was just like, it's already up. I ain't gonna lie. It was already made in my head, so he'll live though. He'll live. I'll get him back later.
Well, speaking of Tyus, Coach Egan's has praised Tyus and what he's been able to do as a point guard, coming off the bench, stepping in for John Morant.
Yep.
Zaire Williams said he's the most underrated PG in the league on the radio broadcast. How would you just describe how much of a luxury it is to have a guy like Tyus Jones?
Man, I mean, it's special. I mean, when he gets out there, it's a turnover ratio, 4 or 5 to 1. Like, he not turning over the ball. He gonna make the right read. He gonna make the easy one. He understands how to get guys open. He understands if you need a shot. I mean, he just knows the game, and he's such a smart player that, I mean, it helps our team, and he helps control us.
I see you talking to Jaren Jackson sometimes. What are you telling him in those moments where it looks like early on he was getting a little frustrated with the fouls?
Just stay with it. I mean, stay active. Understand it's a long game, and sometimes I know Jaren, he tries to, he wants to save the day all the time. So we got to understand, be disciplined. Be there early so you ain't got to, try to reach and try to make up for lost time or lost space and stuff like that. So constantly just talking with JJ. We have dialogue all the time with each other. Just making sure we keep our heads high. Heads high, confidence up. And, especially defensively, we want to make sure we stay active, especially with each other. Him with blocks and me with steals. So we just trying to bounce off each other.
So what was it like to see him finish? I mean, that game fourth quarter the way he did.
I mean, that's JJ. That's Jaren. That's what we're used to seeing, and that's what he can be every night. And he has been every night. But sometimes, he understands where he has to get better, and I mean, that's what he does. He always gets better.
There are moments when the Rockets would go on their run and they would, try to get it back to single digits, and then you guys would call a timeout, and then came out there, especially there, towards the end of the third quarter, was like, real quickly kind of gather yourself. Yeah. What changed and what was said during those timeout breaks?
I mean, just stay active. We gotta come out and we gotta finish the game. We understand what happened last time. We understand what kind of team we playing against, a very young, talented team that they could put the ball in the back. So we gotta start with getting stops. I think that group definitely did a great job with getting stops and getting out in transition, and it definitely deflated them.
You had a couple nice poster dunks like that. Is that an underrated part of your game?
I think definitely. I ain't tripping. I like having a little sneaky bounce because people don't really know. So then when I jump, they try to step over, it's already too late. But I've been working on my my jumping and stuff like that. So I can't wait.
All right, we'll hit Sean Colton.
D'Anthony, a great game from you. Just how important to you is to come into those games with the shooting surges, 4 threes tonight? Just how important is it to you and the rest of the bench to support the starters hitting those threes early? It seems when y'all do that, the performance from distance really is good and really follows through to lead to wins.
It keeps them honest. We understand that a lot of teams know we have a lot of paint points, and we're high up there and getting to the paint and kicking out and spraying out. So when we're hitting threes like that, it keeps them honest and sticking to our shooters. And you can't shift as much now, so it's way easier to get downhill, and it makes the game way easier for us.
Thanks, Mel.
Yeah, I'm out.